Matt from Police Dog Services, and I want to ask him some interesting questions. I always wanted to know about police dogs. So, Matt, thanks very much for doing this.
Absolutely. Thanks for having us.
So I got to ask you, why shepherds? Like I say, gee, there's so many other dogs that could bite better, and hounds that can track people down and all that stuff. But so I'm thinking, why German shepherds, or are they all German shepherds? I have no idea.
For most of our tracking work and to find people, we use shepherds because when they first came into developing police forces with dogs, they did test out other dogs, and there are dogs that are out there that are much better biting dogs, better agility dogs, better tracking dogs. But when you take the shepherd, it always fits in around that 70 to 85% of everything that we need to do. So instead of having a dog that's a really good biter and not so good at tracking, or really good at agility and not so good at searching to find people, the shepherd just sits in that middle to upper class of everything that we need the dog to do.
Well, like that makes sense. It's a jack of all trades. Now, are they all German? We always think, well, German Shepherd's German Shepherd. Like, so are there different kinds of shepherds out there?
Yes. So I've got a German Shepherd. He's a 6-year-old German Shepherd. I've also got a Dutch Shepherd, and he's 5 years old, and we use him for detection work. He's a lot smaller. He's only 50 pounds. We've also got Shepherds from Belgium. We've got Shepherds from the Czech Republic. We've got a couple Canadian-bred Shepherds. So the fact that everybody sees one of these Shepherds and everybody goes to, that's a German Shepherd, it's because they do typically look a lot the same, but they are from different countries.
Okay, now I have a question to ask you that my dad wanted me to ask you. Don Cherry, right? You know he's
Yes.
Don Cherry. All right. Okay, so when Dad and I are watching you guys having a hard time in downtown Toronto with all the goofs that are rioting and all that other stuff, we go, if they just had a dog there that would just wipe everybody out, would calm everything down. So from a question from Don Cherry, why don't you guys use your dogs more for controlling the idiots that give you guys a hard time in downtown Toronto?
It's a liability factor. So if we use them for crowd control, our unit-specific policy says no crowd control, no intimidation. So our dogs are brought in when the human element can't look after a situation, or they can't find something. So if we're looking for a bad guy and the policeman out on the road can't find them, then we'll bring the dog in. Okay. If we're looking for something specific that they may have hidden, or we're looking for narcotics or firearms that are hidden somewhere, they'll bring in the dog to try to find it. So as far as intimidation and crowd control, we're not allowed to use them.
You're not allowed to do it, but you got to admit, okay, I'm not going to get you in trouble. All right, I'm not going to get you in trouble. I'm not going to ask you the question I know, okay, I won't do that. Okay, so now how long do these dogs, they must be under a lot of stress. They have a lot of, they're out there among the people. How long do they go, and what happens to them after you think, you know what, he's paid his dues, he might want to take a rest?
Just like a policeman out in the city, we do a certain amount of years and we like to retire and enjoy retirement. So our general dogs that are out over fences every day, searching buildings, searching schools and stuff like that, we'll typically work them between 8 and 9 years as long as they stay healthy. The smaller dogs like my Dutch Shepherd, some of our Springer Spaniels, some of the Labs, in detection work it's a lot more methodical, it's a lot more slow paced. They don't have that stress on their joints, so as long as we keep them healthy, we can work them till about 10. And then we like to give them that few years to just chill out and be a pet.
Now, do the officer that had them keep them at home, or do you get them somewhere else in a family situation somewhere else?
This is a bond that every single day these dogs are with us. They're with us at work, they're with us at home, they're with our families. So although they aren't per se a pet, when they retire, it's just like getting rid of a family pet after 10 years. It's tough to do. So all the guys that I work with and any of the canine handlers outside of services that I know, you want to retire and enjoy that time with them. That's your partner, they're with you more than your family is typically while you're in this unit. So we'd never want to get rid of them. My 2 boys are going to retire with me and be with me until they're time to go.
Well, that's the way. I'm sure they live the life of Riley after, and you know what? They really have earned that right. So, Matt, thank you very much. It's been very enlightening. Hopefully, I'll show my dad this video so every time he sees you guys having a hard time, I don't understand why they don't bring in the dogs to straighten these idiots out, I can tell him. So, thanks a lot.
Thanks very much.